Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. Today we'll take a look at this new freeware aircraft from Microsoft Flight Simulator, the PBY Catalina 5Y. The model began its life as an X-Plane add-on before a conversion to FSX, and now as we see here, a further conversion to Flight Simulator 2020. This is the first public release and is very much still a work in progress. Constructed for the United States military in 1935 as a robust multipurpose flying boat, the PBY worked primarily from water bases, providing anti-submarine support for convoys as well as coastal surveillance and search and rescue during World War II. The Catalina modeled here is still alive and well today, operating from the famous Duxford Imperial War Museum airfield. The aircraft is regularly seen at air shows in the UK and across Europe. Okay, now we'll take a look inside and get the aircraft fired up for a test flight. As we can see, the texturing here is in the preliminary stage. Here's what the developer says. As for the textures, they are quite basic. They are just textures that allow me to better understand the 3D during my work. Some are already more visible on the smaller components. The next stage of development will be mainly focused on the final textures. All mapping and textures will be reworked in dynamic PBR format. Now let's get the engine started. Propeller pitch forward, throttle levers about 1/4 open.
Just ahead of the Catalina, and the refueler will be about 10 minutes.
Flip the battery master switch up.
Golf Whiskey Juliet holding at Alpha, ready for departure. Golf Whiskey Juliet.
Now we'll turn on the fuel valves.
Hold position, Golf Whiskey Juliet. Golf Whiskey Juliet.
Flip the mixture levers to auto rich.
Juliet, report lined up 2-4 main. Report lined up 2-4 Whiskey Juliet. And classically 4, sorry, did I miss your...
Open the cowl flaps.
No, we're ready in about 15 seconds.
Flip the fuel booster switches. Flip the engine primer switches all the way up and flip up the start switches. Now we can operate the ignition system and hopefully start the aircraft first time.
Romeo X-ray India, 11.5, start the order question.
I'm not starting to nearly now, I just wanted to check out for this. You're set by 4.
Oh, okay, understood.
Golf Whiskey Juliet with the car is your exit and we'd like to change to Harbour North 132.8.
Golf Whiskey Juliet, Roger, thanks for the visit, goodbye.
Thanks very much, bye-bye, Golf Whiskey Juliet.
Okay, got started eventually. So now let's go flying. Here, the ground idle power is set too high. With power levers fully retarded, the aircraft accelerates and so I'm having to dab the brakes to keep that speed down. pretty smooth so far. Despite its size and weight, the aircraft will get airborne at around 80 knots with primary controls reacting as one would expect, and even the elevator trim feels accurate. A very nice job. Built for endurance, this Catalina will easily maintain altitude on minimum power. If anything, the airframe would benefit from more parasite drag since the aircraft almost acts like a glider. Although the propeller pitch levers are active, there appears to be no tangible effect on the flight operation yet. Undoubtedly, this is still under development. Alright guys, now well prepare for landing. Since there are no flaps, and the aircraft flies like a glider, we'll need to induce some drag. We'll do this by lowering the wingtip floats and the main undercarriage early. Now we can better control the descent with power on or off as required. Consolidated PBY5A by persons unknown. If it's yours, please kindly get in touch, so that I may give due credit. It's a fine aircraft, worthy of a place in the flight simulator warbird hangar. This is definitely one to keep an eye on for the near future. Once fully developed, this aircraft could be up there in the MSFS add-on Hall of Fame. Without doubt, a fine creation so far. I'm Brandon, thanks for watching and hopefully we'll catch you guys again soon. Please subscribe, and feel free to check out many other cool videos on the channel.